These games haven't even been released yet, but everything shown so far suggests one thing. 2026 could be an insane year for the PlayStation 5. Massive budgets, extreme ambition, studios pushing technology and design further than ever. This list doesn't slow down. It doesn't pad things out. Every game here is aiming high, for different reasons. Today, you're about to see 20 PlayStation 5 games you're obligated to play in 2026. The most anticipated game in history finally arrives in 2026. With its release confirmed by Rockstar for November 19th, GTA 6 promises to redefine the concept of open-world gaming on PS5. The story follows Lucia and Jason in a modern Vice City that is extremely detailed and alive, featuring unprecedented levels of interaction, AI behavior, and physics systems. Every aspect of the city reacts dynamically to the player, creating a living world unlike anything seen before. It is the true gaming event of the decade, and the title expected to push the console's hardware to its absolute technical limits. Set for release in late 2026, Marvel's Wolverine stands as one of Insomniac Games' most anticipated projects. Moving away from the lighter tone of Spider-Man, the game embraces a darker and more violent atmosphere. Combat feels raw and physical, emphasizing adamantium claws, environmental destruction, and Wolverine's regenerative abilities. Spanning locations like Madripoor and Canada's wilderness, the game leverages PS5 power to deliver realistic animations, physics, and a mature superhero narrative. Launching on February 27, 2026, Resident Evil Requiem serves as the 9th main installment in Capcom's iconic franchise. The game features two distinct campaigns, one centered on pure survival horror with new protagonist Grace, and another more action-focused storyline starring Leon S. Kennedy. Set in a partially restored Raccoon City and new urban environments, the game allows players to switch freely between first and third-person views, signaling a bold evolution for modern survival horror. Among the most highly anticipated action RPGs of 2026, Phantom Blade Zero draws heavy inspiration from classic martial arts films. The game features ultra-fast, precision-based combat paired with a dark techno-fantasy visual style. With a semi-open world, challenging boss encounters, and smooth 60 FPS performance on PS5, it delivers intense, skill-driven gameplay with constant visual spectacle. From IO Interactive, the studio behind Hitman, 007, First Light debuts on May 27, 2026. The game tells a fresh origin story for James Bond, following a younger, unpolished agent on his path to becoming 007. Combining stealth-driven gameplay with explosive action and high-speed chases, the title offers a standalone narrative supported by stunning visuals powered by the Glacier engine, aiming to redefine modern spy games. Team Ninja returns with Neo 3, launching on February 6, 2026. This new entry pushes the Souls-like formula further by introducing a vast, open world filled with secrets and dynamic encounters. Players can instantly alternate between two combat philosophies, a disciplined samurai style or a swift acrobatic ninja approach. With enhanced enemy intelligence, seamless stance switching, and visuals tailored for next-gen hardware, Neo 3 aims to be the series' most refined and demanding chapter. Positioned as the ultimate evolution of Remedy's universe, Control Resonance is among the most technically impressive titles of 2026. Combat receives a major expansion through new psychokinetic powers, alongside unexplored sections of the oldest house that twist space and reality. The game preserves its signature eerie atmosphere while pushing visual fidelity with advanced lighting, ray tracing, and environmental effects, setting a new standard for narrative-driven visuals on PS5. Created through a landmark collaboration between Arc System Works and PlayStation Studios, Marvel Tokon Fight Souls positions itself as 2026's boldest fighting game. Featuring 4-on-4 combat with fast-paced tag mechanics, the game adopts a striking anime-inspired art style rendered with exceptional detail. Legendary heroes and villains like Spider-Man and Doctor Doom are reinterpreted with unique abilities and mechanics. Its mission is clear: restore Marvel's dominance in the competitive fighting game arena. After years of anticipation, Crimson Desert emerges as one of 2026's most ambitious action RPGs. Developed by Pearl Abyss, the game blends heavy, impactful combat with a massive open world filled with reactive systems. Dynamic weather and lighting influence both exploration and battles. Powered by the studio's proprietary engine, Crimson Desert showcases cutting-edge visuals while delivering a deep, mercenary-focused story shaped by player choice and consequence. Expected in late 2026, Ace Combat 8 Wings of Thieves aims to deliver the ultimate aerial combat experience on PS5. A fully dynamic weather system directly impacts aircraft control, visibility, and mission outcomes. The story explores large-scale geopolitical conflicts, featuring massive air battles with hundreds of units on screen. With full PSVR 2 compatibility, the game offers unmatched immersion for flight combat enthusiasts. Capcom resurrects the iconic franchise with Onimusha Way of the Sword, planned for the latter half of 2026. Designed as a full reboot, the game merges sword-focused combat, supernatural themes, and epic storytelling set in feudal Japan. Classic features like soul absorption return alongside modernized mechanics, intense boss fights, and cinematic duels, blending nostalgia with contemporary action design. Code Vein 2 arrives as a major step forward for the franchise on PS5, expanding both its challenge and overall presentation. The sequel introduces deeper character customization through new bloodlines and abilities, allowing for more varied and flexible combat builds. Its world design is now more open and interconnected, encouraging exploration while maintaining a strong sense of atmosphere. Built in Unreal Engine 5, the game features improved enemy AI, smoother cooperative gameplay, and visually striking post-apocalyptic environments. Together, these upgrades position Code Vein 2 as a clear evolution of its anime-inspired Souls-like formula. Expected in mid-2026, Monster Hunter Stories 3 expands the series' turn-based RPG formula. The game introduces stylized high-definition visuals, aerial traversal, underwater exploration, and deeper relationships between players and monsters. Enhanced combat mechanics and expanded genetic customization systems provide a more strategic and story-driven experience while preserving the franchise's charm. Arriving in 2026 to celebrate the franchise's 30th anniversary, Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis reimagines the original 1996 classic. Developed in Unreal Engine 5, the game recreates legendary locations such as Peru, Greece, and Egypt with modern fidelity. Lara Croft combines her iconic look with updated gameplay systems focused on vertical traversal, environmental puzzles, and cinematic storytelling, aiming to deliver the definitive Tomb Raider experience. Scheduled for February 2026, Dragon Quest VII Reimagine is far more than a standard remaster. The beloved PlayStation 1 title has been completely rebuilt, with high-detailed diorama-style visuals, improved animations, and updated combat mechanics. While preserving its emotional story about restoring a fragmented world, the remake addresses pacing issues from the original, blending nostalgia with next-generation presentation. After years of silence, Capcom's ambitious new IP Pragmata finally launches on PS5 in 2026. Set between Earth and the Moon, the sci-fi adventure follows the journey of protecting a mysterious girl named Diana. Blending exploration, futuristic combat, and a cryptic narrative, the game serves as a technical showcase for advanced AI, physics systems, and ray tracing, delivering a deeply cinematic experience. Developed by DigixArt, Tides of Tomorrow is a bold survival adventure set in a vast, oceanic world. Its standout feature is a shared narrative system where decisions made by one player directly affect the worlds of others. With a distinctive visual style and strong emphasis on exploration, consequence, and emergent storytelling, the game offers a rare and experimental approach to narrative design in 2026. One of Sony's most ambitious exclusives for 2026, Saros arrives on April 30th. This third-person action shooter combines roguelike progression with intense bullet hell gameplay, all wrapped in a highly cinematic presentation. Each run introduces new enemy formations, challenges, and upgrades, ensuring strong replay value. Beyond its mechanics, Saros is viewed as a technical showcase for the PS5 Pro, highlighting rapid loading, advanced visual effects, and large-scale combat scenarios. Slated for 2026, Lords of the Fallen 2 emerges as a far more ambitious expansion of the dark fantasy RPG series on PS5. Built in Unreal Engine 5, the sequel emphasizes faster, heavier, and more aggressive combat, supported by a brutal dismemberment system that makes every encounter feel more visceral. The concept of parallel worlds is vastly expanded, adding deeper exploration and more strategic decision-making. Set 1,000 years after the original, the game also introduces seamless drop-in, drop-out co-op from start to finish. These additions firmly position it as one of the most promising Souls-like experiences of the new generation. High on Life 2 marks Squanch Games' return with a sequel that is bigger, stranger, and more confident in its identity. The game greatly expands its roster of sentient weapons, each featuring distinct personalities, reactive dialogue, and gameplay mechanics that actively interact with the world and enemies. On PS5, it delivers vibrant 4K visuals and consistently smooth performance during fast-paced, chaotic combat. Paired with sharper humor and even more bizarre locations, the sequel pushes its absurd sci-fi style further than before, rounding out this lineup with a strong sense of personality and flair.